Are your hip pads always shift or bulge by one side? Do you wonder or what secrets behind the seamless hip and butt tight techniques? So welcome back. This is the sewing part of our tights, and I cut 4 layers on each pattern. I will use the same fabric I use for the main fabric for the lining. So I have 4 layers here for the front pattern and the back pattern. So now I will bring out the fiber and the foam that I will use to patch this tight. So I have full hairstay on the foam part. So this is it. I have full hairstay on it. Now this is the front pattern and here is the back pattern for the tight. What I will do now is that I will unpin it. I will remove the pin. So now I will take the two pieces from the front pattern and the two pieces from the back pattern. Now I will now pin it down the way I will sew it on the machine. I will join the back cross together, and this is the front cross. I will pin it down the way I will sew it. I will pin it down like so. So and I will sew it down. Now I will take it to the sewing machine. Welcome guys, this is the sewing part, and here is the front pattern, and I will sew it down from the crotch area where I pin it down. And note, this is the lycra fabric, that the fabric is too stretchy, so that is why I use the strip of paper to sew it down all through in this video. So I will start the sewing from the waistline of my cross down like so. So now, before the heading part, I will backstitch the sewing. Now I will now cut out the thread and the strip of paper. I will cut it out. So this is what I have after I've sewn it down. So this is it. So what I will do now is that I will pick the back piece, and I will sew, and I will join the side together. I will not sew in the back piece on the crotch area. I will not join the crotch for the back piece. I will join it to the side like so. So this, I will unpin the crotch. I will place the back piece on the side of the front piece like so. Now I will pin the side with pin. I will pin it down. You're watching what I'm doing, you will get it. So after I've pinned the side, and I will use the strip of paper to sew it down to the hem. So this is it after I've sewn it down. Now I will cut out the thread and the paper. What I will do now is that I will repeat the same on the other side. So now I will repeat the same on this side as well. So before the hem you will back stitch. So now I will also cut out the thread down the strip of paper. So this is what I have after I've joined it. Now I will remove the paper. I will now remove the paper that I used to sew it now. But before then, I will join the other part, the other piece the same way I joined the first one. So this is it. I will use this as fabric and the other one as lining because I want to do inseam finishing for this tight. Now I will bring out my fiber. If you have not watched the cutting tutorial of this tight, please go and watch it so that you can understand it better. So I've labeled the up and I use UP for the up and D for down. Now I will place the front and the back together. So this is the front part and the back part. Now I will now join it together. So now I will place the fiber on top each other like 1/4 inch to 1/2 inches. I will place it on top each other. Then I will sew it down like so. While join it, carefully join it into each other so that one will not be longer than the other side. So now the washing how I'm doing it. Can you see the difference? It's like I used 1/4 inches to 1/2 inches to place it on top of each other and sew it down. That's how you will be sewing it. Then when you reach the hem, you will back stitch. So now we cut out the thread. So this is what I have. This is it. Can you see? The hip is coming out. Now I will sew the other side the same way I sewed this one. Let the up meet up and down into the down. So this is the front side hip and down is the right side hip. So I will bring out the foam part. I've labeled the up and down. I will also place it on top each other. I know the up and down because of hairstyle I fuse on it. You may not see it clearly in this video, but when you do it on your own, you will see it. I will let the up meet the up and down, meet the down, like so. Now I will sew it down the same way I sew the fiber. I will place it. I'm placing it on top each other, like so that the allowance I'm used to sew it will not be bulky on the side. That's why I'm using this placing method to sew it down. So this is it. How firm it is looking at the joining part. Can you see it? It's not bulky. So now we join the other side. So after I've joined it, this is what I have. Can you see it? It is not bulky at the joining side. Can you see how beautiful the part is? So this is our ties. What I will do now is that I will turn it to the wrong side, and from the waistline I will come down by 1 inches. I'll mark it down like so, and the other side break I will mark 1 inches down like so. And I also repeat the same thing from the other side. I will come down by 1 inches on this side, on the other side, and on this side as well I will come down by 1 inches. So here comes in with our fiber. This is the front hip part, and this is the back hip part. So what I will do now is that I will place my fiber starting from the 1 inches mark I mark out earlier. I will pin it down with the pen like so. So you know the joining part on the brush is our front pattern. So the front part will face the front tight. So now we mark down my hip area, my hip line like so. I will mark it down so that my pad is on the hip line will sit on it like so. Now I will tuck it in like so. After that, I will use my hand to pin the area down. Now I will use pin to secure it on that hip depth. So now I will tuck the patch in like so that there will be no excess allowance on the fabric. Now I will pin it down. I will pin the part down like so. Now after I've secured my fiber with the fabric, I will sew it down from the side. Now I will stretch my fabric on my patch, on my fiber like so. But before then, I will match my fiber and the fabric to make sure that there is no excess on the fabric. Then I will sew it down like so. I will stretch out my fabric. I will stretch it out, not too much, but I will stretch it. I will give it a soft stretch. Then I will also use the pin to pin down the fiber on the fabric like so that it will not shift while sewing it down. Be watching how I'm doing it. Guys, if you have watched this video to this level, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that YouTube will recommend my video to others. Subscription is totally free, and please don't forget to like and share this video. This is on the outside. And on the front side also, I will also stretch out the fabric. Then I will pin it down. I will give it a little stretch so that the excess fabric will not pack under the fiber. Guys, if you got value from this video, please subscribe and like this video. The liking means you have appreciated what I'm giving out in this video, and please share to others. I'm not skipping any part in this video so that you can understand how I'm doing it. I'm not skipping any detail in this class. So now I will sewing it down like so, starting from the back side, from the hip area on the side, on the joining side. I will sewing it down at the tip of the fiber. I will sew the tip of the fiber down to the fabric. So now when I'm at the ending part, and I will back stitch, then remove, then I will cut out the thread. So this is what I have. This is it. And then so now I will repeat the same on the other side. So this is what I have after I've pinned down the fabric on the other side and I sew it down. This is it. Now I will remove the pin, and I will also repeat the same on for the foam part. I will also repeat the same I did earlier on it, like so. After pinning my pad to the fabric, I will sew it down and stretching out the fabric with a soft stretch, like so. Just a soft pull, not too much. I will sew it down like so. same process I did for the fiber. That's what we repeat on this one. I fast forward it now. So when I reach the ending part, I will backstitch like so, and then I will cut out the thread on it, and then the thread that is underneath the tight, I will cut it out. I will remove all the thread like so. So after that I remove the thread, I will also go ahead to remove the pin like so. So this is what I have after I've sewn it down. So now I will repeat the same on the other side. I will join the other part to the other side. So this is what I have after I've joined the part like so. So this is it. What I will do now is that I will bring the fiber one, I will join it together as one. So now this is the tight that has the foam, and this is the one that has the fiber. So this is it. What I will do next is that I will pin it together, right side facing the right side. So I will place the tight like so. I will pin the tight from the crush front and back like so. So at the front cross like so, I will also pin it down, and at the back crush I will pin the fabric together like so. And on the tight hem like so, I will also pin it down. Now I will sew it down. This is the other tight hem. I will pin it down. Then I will start sewing from the tight hem. So this is it. I will use the strip of paper to sew it down like so. So when I reach the joining at the side, I will open up the stitch area I will open up the stitch area and sew it down like so. Now I will now join another strip of paper to it. When you reach the ending part, remember to back stitch. This is the lycra fabric, it can lose back. Now we remove the paper like so. So this is it after removing the paper. Now we also join the other side. So after I've joined it together, this is what I have. I've joined the neck area, which is the tight end. So this is the waist area. I will remove the pin and not the crochet. So this is what I have. I joined the tight, it's only the tight end I joined together. So now the wrong side will face each other like so. Then I will top stitch on one side of the tight end. I will use the strip of paper to sew it down like so. I'm top stitching on the tight end, which is on the neck area. That's where I'm sewing. Then now I will back stitch before cutting out the thread. So now I will remove the paper. So this is at the back. So now I will remove the paper. Then I will show you. So this is what I have after top stitching on it. So this is how it looks. So now I will repeat the same on the other side. So after I'm top stitching on the other side, this is it. This is what I have. Then what I will do next is that I will sew down the crochet area. I will pin down the crochet area, then I will sew it down. This is the back crochet. I will sew it down like so. Guys, if you watch this video to this stage, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload another new tutorial. I will mash up my crochet area so that it will not become out more than each other. That's why I'm using the pin to secure my fabric. So this is now I will remove the paper on it. I will also repeat the same on the other side, on the other crochet side. So this is the other crochet side. I will also sew it down. This is it after I've sewn it down. So what is next is that I will sew down the waist area, like so. So this is the waist area. I'm also going to sew it down. So now I will back stitch and then cut out the thread. So this is what I have. Now I will remove the paper. So here it is after I've removed the paper on it. So what I will do now is that I will join the cross area like so. I will mash it down like so. So if you want to fix the paper zipper on your tight, you will come down by 8 to 7 inches like so. Then you will mark it. You will mark the starting line and then pin that. Then I will pin that area like so. After I've pinning it down, I will continue my stitch by half inches, sewing another ones. Then I will sew it down to the cross hem like so. Then I will start sewing with the half inches allowance. Then I will back stitch at the hem at the ending part. Then I will remove the paper. So after removing it, this is what I have. Then I will stretch it out like so. Now I will match the cross area like so. I will open the stitch up at the cross area. Then I will match it up and secure it down with pin. I will open the stitch at this side as well. Then I will match it up with the cross line. Then I will pin it down. So I've also pinned the tight hem like so. This is it. I will pin it down and the other side as well. Now at the tight hem, you will measure your main area where your tight will stop. You will measure it out. Then you will use that measurement to sew the tight hem. Then I will mark it with my chalk. I will place the paper on it. Then I will sew it down. I will arrange this properly. Then I will backstitch. Then as I'm sewing, I will be arranging it the cross area so that one will not be too longer than the other. Now I will continue the sewing. So here is the cross line. I will also sew it down. So here is the other side of the leg. I will arrange and secure it with pin. After that, I will take the measurement for my knee area at the tight hem like so. I will take my knee measurement where my tight will stop. So now I will mark it out like so. Then I will sew it down. Now I will backstitch. Then I will remove the paper. I will remove out the paper. So after removing it out, this is what I have. This is it. Then I will turn it out like so to the fiber side. So this is what I have. Now for the waistband, I will remove 4 to 5 inches from my waist measurement. Then I will find the midpoint on that band. I will match it up with the center of my crotch area for the front. Then to the back cross like so. Then I will secure it with pin and sew it down. Then I will stretch out the waistband to the tight like so. I will stretch it on it. Then continue my sewing. I will be stretching the waistband to the waistline and secure it with pin, and then I will continue to sew it down like so. Then now I will backstitch and cut out the thread and remove the paper. So this is what I have after removing the paper. So this is it. You can see our tight is taking shape and beautiful now. The zip, I will pin down the zip to the one side of the cross and sew it down. Then I will turn out the tight to the wrong side. Then I will continue the stitching. Then I will come down from 1 inches from the joining part at the crotch. Then I will start the sewing from down to the up like so. So this is for people that want to have zip at the back of their tight, because I later removed the zip on this tight because it did not give me the vibe that I want. Initially I want to use the invisible zip on this, so for the sake of this video, that's why I'm using this one. So here we have come to the end of this video.